Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Easy English channel. We are so happy to see you again. I'm Emily.
And I'm Paul. Hello, Emily. I'm feeling great today. Actually, I'm feeling wonderful because the weather is so nice. How about you?
I'm doing wonderful too, Paul. Today is a very important day for our listeners because we are talking about the phrases you need for daily conversations. These are the building blocks of every talk you will have in English.
Oh, I love this topic. This is the foundation of speaking English. If you know these phrases, you can talk to anyone, anywhere, at the park, at work, or even at the supermarket. It makes life much easier.
Exactly. But before we start, remember to subscribe to our channel and give us a like. Your support helps us create more videos and help you learn English every single day.
That's right. Every like counts. Okay, Emily, let's begin at the beginning. When we see someone, what is the first thing we say?
Usually we say hello or hi. These are always safe and friendly. But there are many other ways to greet people depending on the time of day, right?
Yes. In the morning, before 12 p.m., we say good morning. In the afternoon, until about 5 or 6 p.m., we say good afternoon. And in the evening, after the sun goes down, we say good evening.
Listeners, pay attention to this. Good night is not a greeting. We never say good night when we arrive at a party. We only say good night when we are leaving for the night or right before we go to sleep. It means goodbye, have a good sleep.
That is a very common mistake for beginners. So after we say hello, we usually ask, how are you? This shows that you care about the other person.
Right. But I'm fine, thank you, and you is a bit like a textbook. It's okay, but it sounds a little robotic. Paul, what do you usually say to your friends?
I like to say, how's it going? Or how are things? These are very popular in the US. And for the answer, I often say, I'm doing well or pretty good. It sounds more natural.
I also like to use not bad. It's very common when your day is just okay. But if you have a big smile on your face, you can say, I'm great, or everything is wonderful.
Now, what if we meet someone for the very first time? Maybe a new neighbor or a new classmate. What should we say then?
In that situation, we say, nice to meet you, and the other person says, nice to meet you too. It's a polite way to start the new friendship. You can also say, it's a pleasure to meet you, if you want to be a bit more formal.
Okay, so we finished the greeting. Now let's talk about small talk. This is when we talk about simple, everyday things like the weather or our plans. It helps break the ice.
A great question for small talk is, what are you doing today? Or do you have any exciting plans for the weekend? It's an easy way to keep the conversation moving.
I always ask about the weather too. It's the most common topic in the world. I might say, it's a beautiful day, isn't it? Or I heard it's going to rain later, so don't forget your umbrella.
Using these phrases makes you sound very friendly at a bus stop or in an office kitchen. Now, Paul, let's talk about polite phrases. These are the magic words that make people want to help you.
Oh yes, the 3 magic words, please, thank you, and you're welcome. They're simple, but they're very powerful in English culture.
We use please whenever we ask for a favor or order something. For example, can I have a coffee, please? Or could you help me with this bag, please? It changes a command into a polite request.
And when the waiter gives you the coffee or someone helps you with that bag, you say thank you. If you're with friends, you can just say thanks or thanks a lot.
And the response is just as important. We usually say, you're welcome, but you might also hear, no problem, no worries, or even anytime. All of these mean you were happy to help.
What about excuse me and I'm sorry? People sometimes use them in the wrong way.
That's true. We use excuse me to get someone's attention or to move past someone. Like, excuse me, where's the bathroom? Or, excuse me, can I get past you?
And we use I'm sorry when we make a mistake or feel bad about something. For example, I'm sorry I'm late. The traffic was terrible. Or I'm sorry I didn't hear you clearly.
If you didn't hear someone, you can also say sorry with a rising voice. Or can you repeat that, please? This is a lifesaver for English learners. Don't feel embarrassed to use it.
Exactly. In fact, most native speakers are happy to repeat themselves. You can even say, could you speak more slowly, please? I'm still learning English. People will appreciate your honesty.
Now, let's imagine we are in a shop or a restaurant. These are places where we use English every day.
In a shop, a clerk might come up to you and ask, "Can I help you find something?" If you're just looking at the clothes and don't want to buy anything yet, you can say, "I'm just looking, thanks."
But if you see a shirt you like, you can ask, "How much is this?" Or, "Do you have this in a medium size?" And if you want to try it on, ask, "Where are the fitting rooms?"
In a restaurant, the waiter will ask, "Are you ready to order?" Or, "Can I start you off with a drink?" You can say, "Yes, I'd like the chicken pasta, please."
Remember, "I'd like" is much more polite than "I want." It's short for "I would like." It sounds much softer and kinder.
Definitely. And at the end of the meal, when you're ready to pay, you can say, "Can I have the bill, please?" Or, "Can we have the check, please?"
Now, we're almost at the end of our conversation today. How do we say goodbye in a way that sounds natural?
There are many ways. You can say goodbye or the short bye. But many people say, "Have a nice day," or "Have a good one." It's a nice way to wish someone well.
I also love "take care." It's a very warm and friendly way to end a talk. If you know you will see the person again soon, you can say, "See you later," "See you soon," or "See you tomorrow."
I often use "catch you later" with my close friends. It's very casual and sounds like a native speaker.
We covered a lot of phrases today, from the moment you say hello in the morning to the moment you say goodbye or good night at the end of the day.
We really did. Let's do a quick review. Emily, if I'm at a store and I need to find the milk, what do I say?
You would walk up to a worker and say, "Excuse me, where can I find the milk, please?"
And if I accidentally bump into someone on the street?
You should quickly say, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and they will probably say, "No problem."
Perfect. These phrases are like tools in a toolbox. The more you practice using them, the more confident you will feel when you speak.
Now, we have a question for you, our listeners. Which phrase from today's episode do you find most useful? Do you have a favorite way to say hello or goodbye?
Yes, tell us in the comments. We love reading your stories. Do you say, "How's it going?" or do you stick with, "How are you?" We want to hear from you.
Thank you for spending time with us today on the Easy English channel. Remember to practice these phrases today with a friend, a coworker, or even your pet.
It really helps build your muscle memory. Until next time, keep practicing and keep speaking English.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a wonderful day.
Bye-bye.